So I went to the moon again last stream. I made 2 trips there actually. Second one with the main intention of just getting as much meteoric iron as possible. I need 18 plates of compressed meteoric iron to make the next rocket. I have 17. I need just like 2 more pieces of meteoric iron and then I'm good. I'm actually 2 pieces short. Again, I'm probably gonna go quickly make some launch pads while we're at it. I literally figured out, yeah, I'm like 2 pieces short. Like, that's what the heck. I'm gonna make some more launch pads because I definitely have the iron to go and do so. Alright, compressor's running a bit low on fuel. Let's fix that too while we're at it. I'll just let this do its thing. Okay, sure, I still have 9 extra launch pads. I do have 9 more. I still feel like just letting this do its thing and restocking on launch pads. Shouldn't take it much longer, in all honesty, you really shouldn't. I'm having to use up quite a bit of extra iron, but I can always just get more with the digital miner, so it's really not that big a deal. I mean, the digital miner is a thing, so yeah, it's fine. Oh, there's a moon dungeon bricks. I'm gonna go put these away. Might as well just empty out the backpack I have, like the brown one. Empty out whatever I can. Free Unbreaking 2 and Looting 3 books. I just found out a dungeon, so I don't see why not. More cheese from the moon, more golden apples. Let's put these golden apples with the rest of them. Now I have 32 golden apples. And counting. I'll probably just keep these ender pearls handy. I mean, I don't see why not. A mending book and a crush 3 book. I remember this would go onto malls. I think this increases like knockback drastically. Mending, yay. So I'm gonna put the shovel away. But where am I gonna put it though? I guess I'll leave it here. Heavy duty shovel. I can probably just outright get rid of this for good. I definitely don't need that anymore. I know for a fact we don't need that anymore. Wait, where do I keep all these music discs I have? Okay, I've kept 13 up here. I guess I could just leave them here, the music discs, actually. Maybe a bit of this other Biomes of Plenty stuff I can just move over as well. Sacred Oak Sapling. Yeah, I still never found the Deadwood Forest yet. I don't even know if it's something on the overworld or not. That I'm not so certain. I'll just go and put this over here. I guess the glowstone torches can also go here for now. Skystone chest, I doubt I'll need that. I doubt it'll be, like, worth keeping. Not sure where I kept the rest of these cheese curds at all. I don't think I would put them with my actual minerals. I don't think I'd leave them there. Okay, I left them there. I'll definitely put these Moon Dungeon bricks. I'm up for more of this tonight. I'll see if I have the time, but it's not going to be very likely I will. I'll put these bricks here for the time being. All kinds of my other blocks. We'll have to see if I'm going to have time tonight. There's more launch pads. Alright, I see. Had a feeling I was going to need to install more mods. Extremely handy support for tech mods. These are going to go in here. So I have the launch pads. I'll take the rocket back out. I know I need to go to the moon. So I have to put the fuel loader back down. Get the rocket placed. Add the fuel. Then once that is done, once the fuel's added in, I take back the fuel loader. Because I need to load fuel on the moon to get it into the rocket so it can just travel to make my trip home. Something just hit me. Okay, that's what just hit me. There we go. Rocket should now probably be full, most likely. So I think it's safe to say I can just take this back apart. Should be ready to go back to the moon, most likely. I should be good for that. Alright, so I'm still carrying this notch apple here. Not exactly sure where I'm going to keep it. Probably here for now. Still carrying my dehydrated food, I guess. I just want to keep this as a souvenir because dehydrated food sounds unappetizing. We're going back to the moon. I should have everything I need. Fuel loader, energy source. I should have all of it. Yeah, we're good to go. We are definitely just good to go once more. How many trips have I made to the moon so far? I think this is like my 4th one. First one, just for the sake of going to the moon. Second one, to go and find a moon dungeon and beat the boss. Third one, to start gathering meteoric iron. And the fourth one, to get the last bit of meteoric iron we need. I'm thinking maybe this stream we're gonna get to go to Mars. Okay, maybe now I should start slowing down my velocity. Okay, this time the Space Lander actually gave me my launch pads back. Okay, so it took 4 tries for it to actually give me those pads back, but this time I got them back. Okay. Now it's going to return me my launch pads for once. Okay. So now I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled for dungeons and meteors once again. Pretty much like the reason I'm out here right now is just to find more of that. There's another of my Space Landers from one of my other trips I made out here. So if I hear any explosions, I'll definitely have to just go look at the surrounding area for meteorites. I think I'll drop the renders back down, but having it up in 9 chunks didn't really seem to help me that much when it came to finding meteors anyways. I'm gonna actually go and double check these trades again. I doubt meteoric iron was an available trade from one of these alien villagers, but I'll double check. I'll check again, see if I'm wrong. So far, it's not looking like that's going to be like an available trade. Well then, I guess not. Yeah, what I was going to say, I should just keep on looking. So far, haven't seen any meteors or dungeons yet. Already flown out kind of far. And again, I think I've been out for like a little under 10 minutes looking. I think it just flew past some cheese. Thought it was a meteor for a second. Obviously not. Oh, there's a hole here. What's in this hole? Just more of the same, really. Still no signs of what I'm looking for at the moment. Still no sight of a dungeon or meteor. Yeah, I can use one of two things, and I've seen neither so far this trip. I don't think I passed over a dungeon. It doesn't look like it's a circular enough hole to be one. I didn't think so. Didn't look circular enough to me anyways. That didn't look like it had bricks at the bottom either. That probably wasn't a dungeon either that I just passed. We're just hitting a whole lot of nothing right now. I don't know what else to say. There we go. Only have to go 10,000 blocks north, but found a dungeon. So I'm gonna give myself pretty decent chances. I got 3 chests to look at already. Now make that 2 chests left to go search out for meteoric iron. So at least 2 chances. Now down to 1. Got it. Infinity, looting 3, finding some nice books here. Curse of Vanishing book. I can definitely leave that. Oh, dehydrated apples. Sure, why not? Another Curse of Vanishing book. I'm just gonna say no to that again. Yeah, I definitely find a lot of good enchantments on these books. I don't know what else to say. Definitely a lot of good finds here. Let's just take down another evolved skeleton. I don't see why not. And get ourselves another dungeon key. Wait a minute. Where's the actual dungeon chest? Does it even exist or not? Or is there no dungeon chest? I don't think there actually is any in here. Doesn't look like there is. Alright, so I got a dungeon key for nothing. I'll actually just trash it. Doesn't sound like there's much of a point in keeping it in that case. So I'm just going to now get myself back to the surface. So I got what I needed, but I could just continue to search for a bit longer, see what else I find. Okay, actually no, I should try and go east. I'd rather go east. See if I can maybe stumble into anything else that will help me on the way back. Or I could just say screw it, travel back to the overworld right now, then go back to the nether to get back as quickly as possible. I think I'll just do that instead. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do that, perhaps. I'll probably head back to the nether if I'm able. I mean, ultimately, I did get what I wanted, so I should be okay with that. So I'm going to make sure that this is full. Making sure that's 100% full before I go really do anything. Get out of the rocket. Should be 100% full by now. I'm just going to pop this, take everything back. Then just hop right back in the rocket and leave the moon. I'll probably just crack through there, most likely. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll likely just take the nether to get back home, if I'm able to. Yeah, if I find obsidian within reach, especially if I find a lava lake, I'll just very quickly get myself that obsidian. Make another portal out of that. Then I'll travel through the nether to get back home. Unless I don't have a flint and steel. I think I do have one in one of my backpacks somewhere, most likely. Overworld. Let's go back home. I'm gonna pretty much land right next to a meteorite, it looks like. Alright, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, clearly. Not too reassuring to figure out that I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Near this giant ocean. Alright, I do have a flint and steel. Not carrying any obsidian at the moment, though. I have the water bucket, I'll definitely get that ready. Alright. Might as well also get this gravitite pickaxe on the hotbar in case I find a lava lake on the surface and can just use that to very quickly get the obsidian. Yeah, at least a bit right now. I'll just start flying around, hopefully hit a lava lake sooner or later. Because that'll be a very quick way to get obsidian with the pickaxe and all. So far I'm just finding mostly ocean at this point, and tiny little islands. Oh, what's this? Flower Island. I don't think I've seen one of these before. Pretty sure I haven't set foot in one of these before, Flower Island. Not half bad looking, if I must say myself. Let me check something. Found a new biome, without even trying. I'd actually just take these blocks home with me. Okay, I guess if I want to pick up these flower blocks, I think I need shears for that. I guess you need shears to do that, right? So let's pick these out for that purpose. And now I can actually claim these blocks. Alright, how rare are these? I haven't seen one of these before. Right now it's animated. Flowering grass block. I guess I'll take a couple of these home with me while we're at it. And I won't even need to bother with having a Silk Touch anything. I can just use the wand of animation and kill the blocks directly. And then they just drop themselves. Yeah, this also serves as a nice loophole if you don't have Silk Touch on anything. Yeah, just bring them to life to literally instantly kill them. Also, now that I think about it, I didn't need shears either if I wanted these flower blocks. Could have just gone and used the wand of animation instead and not even bother with the shears. I could have just not even bothered with the shears to get the flower petals now that I think about it. Red and yellow flower petals, flower stems, flower and grass blocks. I'll take these home as souvenirs. I don't see why not. I'll take a couple more souvenirs home. Lava. There we go. Right, something's shooting at me. That's what I thought was shooting at me. I gotta just get rid of this guy ideally as quickly as possible. Got him. Or I could just do this and do extended vein mining. Or just do that with the disassembler and not even bother with the gravitite pick. Yeah, that's also definitely an option. So now where's the flint and steel? I want to get that in my hotbar at this point. And now I just light this up, go through the nether, and then travel back home through the nether. That's all I gotta do now. Right, so I gotta go southeast to leave. So I'm gonna just propel myself in that exact direction now. See how quickly I can get home. My portal should be right around here at this point. Should be any minute now. There it is. Portal. And just like that, we're home. Knew it wouldn't take long. Alright, right back in my place now. There we go, we are back home. I can put this back away. I'll put these here as well while we're at it. Yeah, sure, I can just stick an entire rocket in my backpack along with everything else that's in it. And I'll just put more blocks away while we're at it. I'll put these ones back, too. And I have more books to put away as well. Don't need to carry these, let's put them back away. I'll take my meteoric iron out. I'll also put these bones away, I don't need to keep carrying them for any reason whatsoever. These also have to go in a furnace. And these are going to go in the compressor. We can finally make enough... Wait a minute. Okay, so it's one meteoric iron ingot. So one ingot makes one compressed meteoric iron. Okay, and never mind. I thought I needed like 2 ingots per piece of metal. But no, it's just 1 per piece of metal. So now I have 2 times the amount I need to make a tier 2 rocket. Turns out I actually have double what I need. Didn't even realize that. I got 2 times what I need. I mean, for all the other metals I saw up to that point, you would specifically need like 2 of that metal to make 1 piece of compressed metal. But not for meteoric iron. Figured out, I'd also check to see how many pieces of desh you need to make each piece of compressed desh, and it's just 1 also. It's also 1. Yeah, I got 2 times what I need. Okay, then. So I'm probably still gonna have to go and process some more heavy-duty plates. So while that's preparing, I'm gonna get some more steel ready, because I'm only too certain I'm gonna need more steel at this point. I'm just too certain I need more of it. So I'm gonna go get more of that ready. This can also go in here. And I know for a fact we are guaranteed to need more steel to make more of these. Also, we'll need more bronze. Still sitting on a lot of copper, thankfully. And a lot of tin. That's empty, let's just throw a bunch of tin in there. Except I gotta turn to the dust form, then I can throw it in there. I need to make more bronze, I would assume. I'm probably gonna want more bronze. How are we doing for aluminum? Doing okay for aluminum. Doing okay. Not quite as good as for copper, tin, and iron, but we're still doing fine on aluminum. I gotta just sit back and wait for all these to get compressed once again. So I'll definitely have enough meteoric iron to get myself to the moon. Not to the moon, to Mars. Now it's just gonna be a matter of waiting this out. Just waiting this out until everything's ready. That's nearly done. Once that's finished, I'm gonna go and toss in the steel as well. Well, there's our tin. I think that'll probably be enough for me for tin, most likely. How tough are these to actually make? Compressor, yeah. I could just go and make multiples at this point to speed up the process. I think I'll do that. I'll probably make another couple compressors at this rate, just so I spend less time sitting around. This is the oxygen compressor. So I'll take that out because I want some woods to make sticks. Then I have to find a home for these compressors too. Gotta find a place to actually place them. Could just probably put them all in the corner, most likely. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just put them in the corner. That's now done. I'll also put this here while we're at it. So these are ready too while we're at it. These are also ready. Alright, 2 more compressors. I honestly just want to speed up this process by quite a bit. Spent a lot of time just sitting around, waiting on stuff to compress. I feel that's highly, like, not worth it. Oh, right, I don't have to plug them in. Oh, don't actually have to do any plugging in. Oh, they just take cold operate. Nice. Okay. So let's just toss in some coal into each of these. Definitely would be nice to have multiple of these running at a time. This will just speed up the process drastically. Pretty silly of me to not make, like, more compressors sooner, now that I think about it. Definitely not the brightest idea to just not make more of these sooner. So now I can spend significantly less time just waiting on the metals to get compressed when I can process 3 at a time, as opposed to just 1. So yeah, making multiples is definitely going to be worth it. Even just 2 extra is already going to definitely speed things up by quite a bit. So we're going to hear pretty much a lot of different metal pounding sounds right now. I'm running 3 compressors at once. Can't believe I didn't think to just do this sooner. I thought the compressor was, like, super expensive to make, but no. These are, like, pretty easy to, like, make in large quantities if you have a good source of iron. Electric compressor. Twice as fast. I want to look into this. Except that also needs to be powered. I guess instead of taking coal, that has to be powered. Even then, just 3 normal compressors won't be too bad. So, Tier 2 rocket, what do I need exactly? Not this, Tier 2 rocket. Boosters I know I need. The rocket engine. Might as well make that now, perhaps. Okay, there's a reason why that's stuck. Oh, fizz is high. So flint and steel. And another button. Already gone through this process numerous times, so it shouldn't be that time-consuming to go through it again. I mean, I should know where everything is, I would at least hope. What, did I just download, like, literally every mod that just makes me go make, like, hundreds of different items to make other items? What do you mean, admin extension accessories? Oh, my weaponry? I'm under the assumption I need some of this to go to Mars, first things first. So I'm probably going to want to get some wool and redstone ready. And get the padding ready while all my metal compresses. So I'll just go and do that right now. Well, that's a shadow sword. Primordial Great Blade. Gem Cracker for a pickaxe that I barely use. Atlantic Bow. Made by upgrading a Predaceous bow on a Divine Station with a Seaside upgrade kit. Alright, so how much wool is that? Is that going to be enough thermal cloth or not? Or do I need to get more still? Because I can definitely still get more. I'm pretty sure that won't be a problem. Second, that's 16 thermal cloth. I doubt that's enough. I really don't think so. So that's now equipped. Because I'm under the assumption I need this to go to Mars. Could just go back to my checklist and make sure that... Because last I checked in the pre-launch checklist, it said under Mars, equip... Okay, for Mars. It said equip thermal suit for Mars. It's not equipped yet, but really shouldn't take long before I have the whole suit ready. I'm pretty sure I'm on that version that lets you go to Venus. Not bad looking thermal padding. Looks pretty nice. Still need like the head and the boots. The headgear and the boots I still need. And then I'll be good. How's this coming along? Okay, that's done. I'm gonna make some more heavy-duty plates right now. That's good. Plus, I can also just free up some inventory spaces by doing this. Now I got more inventory space to work with, so let's get more wool. Yeah, I'm under the assumption I need something like that to just safely explore Mars. I mean, it's not showing up on my checklist for nothing. And if I really just want my own, if I just want string, I can just grow it with flax. I can literally just grow my own string if I want. Alright, there's 20 more blocks of wool. Depends on the difficulty of the problem itself, really. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the wool I need for now. Alright, that's gonna be the last of it. I have the whole thermal padding suit equipped. I have everything. Alright, we got all of it. We're good to go. That's good to go. Might as well get the nose cone out of the way while we're at it. Okay, I know I need just the normal rocket fins for a T2 rocket. Yeah, Tier 2 rocket uses regular rocket fins still. Tier 1 rocket engine, which I have. So 4 of these and 2 of these makes sense. I remember just always doing them algebraically with the examples I had. Okay, I didn't leave myself much in the way of compressed steel at all. I'll probably have to go gather some more. Yeah, I'll need a bit more steel for this. I'll also leave that there while I'm at it. So I know I need 18 total. I need 18 tier 2 heavy-duty plates, so let's get these ready right about now. I'll get these just running. Then I'll just toss these back in here. Since I need more steel, since I need more compressed steel to come in. Okay, I need 2 tier 1 boosters, so I need this times 2. Let's make 2 more oxygen vents while we're at it. I'll just make the next 2 of these. And we need some yellow wool, so 2 of those total as well. Where's the yellow flowers? I need more than just one. I can grab these 2. That should be fine. Fuel canisters I also need. I'll just use these 2. When the object is highest in the air. I remember to, like, in my example, what actual calculus involved, you would find the point in the curve where the rate of change is 0. Yeah, we're assuming parabolic trajectory here, where the object flies upwards and then eventually comes right back down. So the rate of change in its height is starting out as positive. It's going to hit, like, the peak of its trajectory, and at that moment, and only that moment, the rate of change of this parabolic trajectory would be 0. And then we'd switch over to a negative rate of change as the object just falls back down on the ground. That was in one of my examples, but I don't know if you're being asked that, since we're talking pre-cal here. Oh, Omar, welcome back. I got my heavy-duty plates. Okay, I should be able to make these right now. Tier 2, Tier 1 boosters, so yeah. Oh no, I got myself like all the complex mods here. I don't know what else to say. And apparently it's not letting me make this. Let me see again why I can't make this. Compressed meteoric iron. Oh, whoops. Okay, I did leave myself, so I'm good to know. Okay, good thing I left myself. Alright, so I can still make these, no problem. Alright, I have the canister back. Didn't lose that, just emptied out. And I can just fill those back up, no problem. I have the boosters. So I just want to double check to see how we're doing on these. I think I need a couple more, actually. So I'll put 2 of those there. I also need some more compressed aluminum, too. Specifically, 4 more pieces of it should be enough for the time being. So let's go do that right now. Oh, really? I can do that? The plus sign. Assuming I have the items. I don't have the items to craft them anymore. Might as well make at least a couple rocket fins while I can. Missing items, I see. Oh, thanks. Now I see. Heavy-duty boots. I don't exactly want to make these, though, by the way. Yeah, this is what I want to actually make. And I still have to make one more of these, actually. Yeah, I gotta make one more of these still. Then I'll be good to make the T2 rocket. And now this can run. Oh, now obviously that would make sense. Can't craft that without a crafting table. Yeah, it needs a 3x3 grid. Now you're making perfect sense. I can make the last rocket fin here. I think I can actually just put these back away for the time being. Like so. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I need to just take all this back to the NASA workbench and then I can make my next rocket. Then we have the next rocket we need. So nose cone. Then nose cone. I got it. Tier 2 rocket. Yeah, certainly. So that's definitely a reason why that exists. So now that rocket's ready, that should be able to get me to Mars. Which I would thus assume I need to find another dungeon in the same manner I found the moon dungeon. Alright, so that rocket's now ready. I can go to Mars right now if I want. I can just go straight there. That's doing good. For oxygen, I'm just also gonna dump all this off into the ore processor and triple all that. So yeah, more iron's just gonna come in. Let's probably going to likely start doing so in the course you're taking. So I'll probably double check the wiki again before making my next move. But I'm pretty confident I'm doing the right thing here. I'll still probably double check it before I make the next move. Power source, the wiring, the fuel loader is just off next to the rocket right now. Just making sure I have everything I need to get to Mars and then back home. Definitely won't be good if I can't make the return trip home. So now it should be ready to go. But I'll still double check one more thing. To double check I actually have everything I do need to get out there. To get there safely. So thermal suit, I think I have the right one, but I'll double check. I'm under the assumption I have the right thermal padding. I'll spend a bit of time on Mars, maybe like 30-45 minutes or so. Thermal padding required to survive the cold temperatures on Mars, especially at night. Able to keep a player from freezing to death in the cold environments of outer space. I didn't need this on the moon, strangely enough. Well, you probably can take it in college. Something like that's also offered in high school. If my memory serves me correctly. So, I'm ready to go to Mars. We're just gonna go right now. Should be able to get there, ideally. I'm gonna double check the backpack, actually. Then I gotta get back in the rocket. Should be good to go. If not, then oh well, but we should be good to go. Is this gonna travel faster? I think this travels a bit faster than a Tier 1 rocket. And I can get to Mars and back sooner. I mean, it would make sense if it did because it's a better rocket. Well, I know it gets you to Mars, which the Tier 1 rocket does not. That's supposed to mean me in there? Yeah, it looks like I'm in a pound of eggs here. Landing balloons, which has my Tier 2 rocket and my rocket launch pads. We didn't even get different music for coming out here. Same music. Oh, so those are my landing balloons. Apparently didn't even get different music for coming out here. Okay, if it's Daytime, there's probably no point having the night vision goggles on during the day. So let's give Mars a look-see now. And suddenly a ravine. Suddenly crater. Some ice. There's some ice here. Oh yeah, there actually is ice here. What's this we have out here? Looks like a meteor. Oh, it's an unnamed. And I just killed the unnamed. I thought it was meteoric iron. I was totally wrong on that. Guess it definitely wasn't that. I know. I just heard an explosion. I assume a meteor just landed, so I'm gonna go straight to it and pick up the iron that's gonna drop. The meteoric iron, I'm gonna go take it. Oh, this thing is actually following me, and I can actually name it. If this is supposed to be like some sort of companion, oh really, what name am I gonna pick for it? Name him Dickbag? Did it save the name? Yeah, it did. Okay, let's move. Hopefully this can actually keep up with me, because I move pretty fast. Maybe this is the reason why I don't really keep myself pets. I doubt they can actually keep up with how I play Minecraft. I doubt they can follow me. Unless this thing just teleports right next to me if I go too far away from it. Well, I was almost considering just putting down Chuck Norris. I'm guessing this is another of these guys, right? Yeah, it is. Another pet, but this one's yellow. Favorite food, flint and steel? What? Oh, can it carry things? Wait, where's it going? It's getting dark. I'll probably put the night vision goggles on. Goggles, yep. I don't know where the blue one went. I have no clue where he ended up going off to. Now, can I even put this? I don't even know if I can fit this in here. Yeah, I lost the blue one actually already. I might just have to travel at running speed and not go any faster than that. Right, fine. Yeah, if I start trying to just fly away again, I'm gonna lose them. And I can't seem to use my mob imprisonment tool on them either. Yeah, if I just travel at running speed, even with speed armor on, they're gonna be able to still keep up with me. More zombies and skeletons with oxygen gear. I'd assume they're just pets and nothing more. Right, one of animation. Okay, it didn't do anything to that guy. Okay, I lost the yellow and the red guys. Suddenly it looks like a nice little mountain here. Mars cobblestone. Okay. Yeah, I just lose these pets too easily because I travel too fast. Yeah, trying to keep these pets will just slow me down too much in the long run. I don't know, a weird one. Yeah, unless I could just put one in a mob imprisonment tool, then I doubt it'll be worth it trying to just keep them. I'd have to just travel a lot slower than I could otherwise, just to be able to keep them close enough to me. Don't feel like it would be terribly worth it. If only I could just easily put them in the mob imprisonment tool, that would be nice. Which one? I did see the most recent Tamagotchi Life video, if you were wondering. Yeah, definitely did want to see that. Oh, what's this? Unrefined dish. Okay, I didn't see that yet. Let's see if I can digitally mine this. Yes, I can. I'm able to digitally mine it, so I'll just do that instead. Not sure if there's any other... Let me see if there are any other ores down here that might be worth my while. I know Desh is needed in some capacity to get to tier 3. I'm gonna guess that's tin ore, right? But on Mars? Yeah, tin ore, but it's on Mars. Copper ore, again, but it's on Mars. Is that gonna be all there is down here? Just copper and tin? Iron. Probably the exact same as iron you find on the overworld, though. I don't know if that's it. That might be it. Might just be like mostly vanilla ores. Or ores you can just get on the overworld at the very least. If that's the case, then it's really not going to be worth my while whatsoever. Just so I don't have to keep on carrying these. Definitely have to make sure I leave some power. If I don't, I'll just strand myself on Mars. If I Silk Touch on, what if I take the Gem Cracker to this dash? What happens? I guess that does sound like a good idea. Taking the Gem Cracker to it. Might sound like a good idea, I don't know. Then again, I can't waste too much power, so I'll probably just turn Silk Touch back off. I know I can't waste power. Otherwise I'll strand myself on Mars. So I'll have to just sit here and supervise this, make sure it doesn't run too low. I guess once this goes down to about like half or maybe a quarter, then I'll just turn off the machine. I know I can't leave it running for too long or I'll just trap myself on Mars. That would be terrible. Yeah, this is my only energy cube I have on me, so if I lose all my energy, I'm screwed. If I lose all this, I'm done. That's enough. That is enough for me. Might as well just mine all this while I'm at it. Then probably worry about refining it all later. I'll probably be better off just placing it all in a nice row like so, and then mining that. That'll probably be quicker anyways. Alright, so how many stacks of this do I have? Let's see. Probably enough. Probably have enough of it, most likely. 4 stacks and then some, that's pretty good. I'll just put that there. And then just carry on. I'll probably make the next thing I try and do find a dungeon, assuming I find it in the same manner as a moon dungeon. Guess I could double check though to see how exactly I come across those. Bottom of narrow and deep craters in Mars. So it would be another large circular hole from what I'm seeing. So I gotta just keep my eyes peeled for one of those. Oh, this is just some ice now, isn't it? Yeah, it's ice. This goes deep, I'll definitely look downwards and still not spot anything. Again, there's also the option of doing the whole X-ray trick. Could try the whole X-ray trick again. Yeah, I think I will consider trying that a couple times while we're at it. And maybe just spot a dungeon that way. Alright, clearly no dungeons in sight. Alright, no dungeons there, clearly. That or I can just try and get as good a look as possible from up here. Try and get a good bird's eye view of the place. What's this I see here? Just some random cave, I take it. Maybe I'll take a quick peek inside, but just so I can see better, I'll put that on. Yeah, it is literally just some K from what I see. Okay, I see some other stuff in these caves. That doesn't look like the dungeon, though. I see some what looks like some green liquid. Some weird plant life down here. I'd rather just focus on the dungeon more so than anything else at this point. Yeah, I know that's gotta be found eventually. Might just give it a couple more minutes, and if I don't find the dungeon, I'll just try again next stream. More ice in the side of this little mountain, I see. And no villages out here. Not like the moon, now there's no villages here. So even less going on the surface of Mars. There it is. Just found a dungeon. Just found a Mars dungeon, let's go inside. These are also breakable, apparently, these blocks. I can also break these down, too, if I want. Mars dungeon bricks. I'm able to just claim some of these, too, if I wish. So yeah, it turns out I can also loot this. Right now, let's go and start raiding the dungeon. Fragmented carbon, I don't think I need that. More dehydrated food. I'm probably going to mainly just prioritize picking up meteoric iron over anything else in the dungeon when it comes to loot. There's going to be a room full of enemies, I'll just run past. Dash chestplate. Feather falling 4. But I have a golden feather, so... Dash chestplate. I guess as a little souvenir, I'll take that. There's gonna be the boss. Which is just the 3-headed creeper. And yeah, I did look this up ahead of time. I have to just knock the TNT it spits back at it. Can't hurt the boss by other means, so I have to just deflect its own attacks back at it. These are going to take long to kill than the skeleton bosses for sure. Since I have to slowly chip away at its health. Yep. Or I can do that to just slowly but surely kill it. Okay, I might have found a way to just quickly kill him anyways. Well, I suppose this could work. Yeah, this can work, I suppose. That'll just do it. And now the creepers has no heads. I tell you, what are some of these sound effects even? Right, I got the tier 2 dungeon key. What do you mean massive storage module for my contraptions? I can't break this now, right? Or animate it either. You're not the only one. Tier 3 rocket schematic. I'll probably just head back home with that. I think I'll probably just head home right around now. I'm gonna quickly check something on Discord. I'll see if the weekly Zelda 2 randomizer race has started. If so, I'm probably just gonna go hop over and do that. Oh, you mean this energy cube, right? Were you talking about that? Yeah, you're definitely not the only one who loves that death sound. Tier 2 rocket. Whoops. Misplaced those. Let me just quickly check my Discord. Weekly race room's open. I'm gonna go join that. I guess I can quickly show you the recipes to craft the cube. I'll probably just get back home first and then I'll show you the recipes. Let me just get myself home first. Then the tier 2 rocket has to go down here for my return trip to the overworld. So I say we really didn't do that bad at all. Got myself tier 3 rocket schematic. But of course I'll still have to gather the materials necessary to actually make it. Could just run more trips on the moon searching out dungeons for more meteoric iron if I'm still short. Well, the higher tier ones are probably a little more expensive to craft. The basic one, probably not so much. That's like pretty much any type of glass and any type of steel ingot. And then osmium in the middle. Yeah, they get more and more expensive to upgrade. And each upgraded version of the energy cube stores 4 times more energy than the one before it. This you cannot obtain in survival. It would be too busted if you could. That would be too busted if you actually had that in survival. Might as well charge this too. Should be fully powered, the rocket. We should be good to go. Should be ready to go right back home at this point. Ten more seconds and then we're just gonna go right back home. That just whizzed by. And then went back to 2. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0. That's not how I do my counting personally, but who might argue? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0. So I'm gonna land right near Tundra. I'll just retrieve my rocket and launch pads, of course. Definitely taking those back. So I'm gonna just land off in this tundra here near in the middle of nowhere. I'm probably just going to end the stream here right now because I'm going to go and jump over into the L2 randomizer race. They have one every Tuesday night, so I'm going to go get myself ready for that right around now, so stream's over. Good night.